What's up, everybody? It is Josh Bryan, also known as the Intelligent Moron, here with you for another awesome pickup video. Another week down in the chapter of the year that is 2015, and I have some great pickups this week. First off, it started off with me hitting up the thrift store and having myself jolted into what was my childhood by finding these toys. Toys. Not video games this go around, but toys. So, want to share these with you guys. A lot of you might have already seen them up on the groups that we all belong to, but have to do it for the video. So, these are Exo Squads. If you guys remember a video from a while back during the summertime, I uploaded one that I went to a local thrift store and I found a actual unopened Exo Squad. These are the X-frames, E-frames, I think they're called, from the show Exo Squad. This is Napier's police Exo Squad robot, or E-frame or whatnot. None of these, sadly, had the guys that go into them. You know, they open up like so, and the legs open up, and then the guys go into the suits. None of them had the figures. None of them had the majority of the missiles and stuff like that actually shot out. You know, this one has the mechanism that you go like this, and it acts like it's a gun. And with the age, as you can tell, a lot of the stickers are starting to peel. But to find these all crammed into a bag for $5 for all four of them, I couldn't pass it up. And so this was that one. And like I did say, there was four of them. This is Alec DeLeon's. This one has seen better condition. He's got a little piece broken off there, and it looks like a dog or something. Maybe a little kid got into chewing it right there. But all in all, still a nice mech, E-frame, whatever you want to call him. This one is... I knew this guy's name, but I can't remember it now. And apparently the sticker with his name on it is gone. But there's that one. And then the leader of the good guys, JT Marsh. Boom. And these, yeah, these guys were awesome back in the day. And they had, I was looking them up just to look them up and see what they looked like, see the other stuff, see how much they went for on eBay. Maybe we wanted to start trying to buy some more, but they go for a good bit of money. And then they had the big ones, the really big ones. I don't remember those. I remember those little guys, but that's pretty much what we could afford. So there was a bunch more toys. Snagged up a couple more things. That bag, however, was not it. There's some other pictures of other things that I snagged. I don't know where the other bag is. I have to find it somewhere, but I guess it won't be on this video. But it was a really cool motorcycle. I can't recall if it was from Turtles or if it was from Toxic Crusader or something like that. And then there was the big mosquito flying guy that was Baxter Stockman's little ride-on, because you know everybody had a ride-on thing. I mean, Shredder had a convertible. But some more toys that I found. A really old She-Ra. That was really cool, finding her. Almost all of these toys are already spoken for by a certain somebody. He knows who he is. But I mean, it's just a wider range of G.I. Joes. You got Anakin. Hell, you got White Ranger. More G.I. Joes. This is a Marvel character. This guy is from It says Ruby Spears. If I remember correctly, I think it was like a Wild West cartoon. I think he's from that. I can't remember 100%. But all in all, a lot of toys. Got for really, really cheap. There was a whole big bag of like G.I. Joe toys, a bunch of G.I. Joes, a bunch of like the Walmart brand G.I. Joes. My son kept the Walmart brand G.I. Joes because he's wanted a bunch of those smaller figures, and I let him keep those. And the other ones are set aside right now for someone who wants them in a trade, and he'll get them. I know he will, because I'll work stuff out like that. We were going to do a trade for a Super Nintendo game, but I decided to call it quits on Super Nintendo. I have a Wii now that I can get my emulators on. There's a couple Super Nintendo games that I own now, personally, that I'm just going to stick with. And other than that, I'm just not going to worry about going after that. I'm going to focus on 360. Still going to pick up games. If I go to a flea market and I find a Zelda for $1, I'm not going to pass it up. You're stupid if you do. So, that being said, went out yesterday morning, and there was a couple yard sales I wanted to hit. And it being as cold as it was here, but yesterday actually turned out being really nice out. And hit up a couple yard sales. I ended up buying an Xbox 360 that was in the box. The guy was like telling me, this is my little tip for this video. If something's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And I've learned that I've been burnt so many times in everything I've done. Video game collecting, comic book collecting, toy collecting. I've done all of it. So you guys can hear it from the horse's mouth. And, you know, just take from it what you will. Every time I sit there and want to think that when someone tells me that something works, or want to think that when something is going to go the way it should, that it is, but it doesn't. This gentleman had an Xbox. He said that he just no longer played it. He said it did not have the hard drive or the controller, but it had everything else. And it had the brick and the power cord. It had the head unit, the headphone, and the mic. It did not have the AV cords, and then it was an old style white Xbox, and it was in the original box and everything. He went $10 for it, and I was like, well, that's not bad. This guy's telling me that it works. I'm not going to try to talk him down to 5, which I should have. Should have tried to get him down to 5, because even if it was broke, I have someone that I can sell it to for like 10, and then I'll at least make my money back. Or if I have to sell it to them for 5, then I'm getting my money back. Anyway, long story short, plug it in. It's got the red ring. It's something that I can try to fix. I don't know if I'm going to. I tried a couple of months ago to fix all those other ones, and when I fix the red ring, it just ends up having other issues with it, where it's either got a disc tray error, or it's got an error for some other reason, being banned or something. So I did pick that up for $10. Hopefully it won't turn into a waste. Hopefully I can sell it to my one guy and at least get my money back. And then I did pick up this big old binder here of old Magic cards. You guys can see, I mean, it's old. I think nothing newer than Beatdown, which was a while ago. Actually, I think there's some 8th edition in there. So, I mean, it's nothing new. It's a lot of old stuff. I paid $20 for the whole binder. If I piece out some of the cards and sell them to certain sites, I might be able to get like double that in credit and then use that for some stuff. So I'll probably end up doing that, because a lot of that old stuff, there's just not stuff that I would use for any type of decks for any reason, since I don't play competitively anymore or anything. So no reason to really keep them. I just saw it as, spending some money and making a little bit of extra money to get some other things. And there's some really cool card websites out there. If you guys have Magic or Pokemon or anything, Card Kingdom buys a lot of really cool stuff. CoolStuffInc.com. They buy a lot of stuff, and then they have really cool board games that you can get, like Carcassonne and Catan and a bunch of really good games. Ticket to Ride, really good board games that are fun for everybody. Anyway, camera's warning me, saying I'm at that 4-minute till the battery dies, and I'm pretty sure that my rambling is getting close to whatever. So went out yard sailing, and I came across the yard sale that was an inside yard sale because of the weather, they said, which was odd. But I went in and found a copy of Kiss Pinball with just the back jewel case. What the best part was their prices. Boom! 10 cents a piece. So I already have a copy of this, but I just went ahead and picked up another copy. Kiss Pinball for 10 cents. NFL Quarterback Club 97 for the PlayStation. I don't have this, and I really didn't need it or want it, but it was 10 cents. So I picked it up anyway. Underground Need for Speed Underground 2 for the GameCube. Once again, 10 cents. And I really didn't need it or want it, and it's not complete because it didn't have the manual. But look what was in there. So for 10 cents, I got the game and the memory card in a case. I'm not going to pass that up. Getaway Black Monday. Just the game for 10 cents. And then two fairly valuable, like those two were like, for 10 cents, $5 is still valuable. But this one here is like $8. Kung Fu Chaos, disc only, and a really nice PlayStation 2 case, 10 cents. And then Platinum Hits version of Fusion Frenzy for 10 cents. So I couldn't really complain about that. At the same sale, I did pick up a copy of Superman Red Sun. Red Sun. Awesome comic. If you guys get a chance to read it. It's what if Superman crashed in the Soviet Union. So instead of crashing in Kansas, he crashes in the Soviet Union, and the Russians raise him. And then Dante's Inferno, the graphic novel for the game, the adaptation for the game. And I'm at the 1 minute mark now, so I better hurry up a little bit. So I hit another yard sale that was right down the road from me. She said that she didn't say she had games. She just said she had a yard sale. It was like right down the road from another one, so I figured I'd hit it. And I got a sealed copy of MLB The Show 08 for PlayStation 3, but it had water damage, and it's in my car still. I forgot to grab it. But then I got Legends of Wrestling for the GameCube. This is complete. The manual's a little jacked, but complete, and the disc is like perfect. And then I got another copy of Area 51 for the Xbox. Paid $1 a piece for those. So then today, we went into town, and I traded in some stuff to Second and Charles, and I picked up 4 Xbox 360 games that need to go towards the collection. One being a not really rare game, but a hard to find game, and that's The Incredible Hulk. Gameplay itself is kind of crappy, but it is for some reason a rather harder to find game. Another game I didn't even know was out, and it's been out for a while now. Soul Calibur 5. Scott, my good buddy, I was missing out on this, man, because I didn't know Incio was in a Soul Calibur game. So I had to pick that up because of that whole fact. Dead Space, gotta be one of the best games on Xbox 360, period. And Saints Row 4, the Commander-in-Chief edition. Couldn't pass that up. It was only $17. I know it's about that right now anyway. But I haven't seen it that cheap anywhere. Everywhere still has it for like 20 or 25. I'm now playing the 3rd, so I couldn't pass it up. And then everybody who has seen my epic Wii pickup that I just picked up, all the games for $50. gonna go run through these real quick. I talked to a lady online. She said she had a bunch of Wii games. I said, send me a picture when you're done going through whatever games you want to sell. She did. We worked out a number. I bought 7 of them for $50, and they are Mario Kart Wii, Harvest Moon, Tree of Tranquility, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Party 8, Poke Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure, and Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond. These Wii games, pretty much they're all going to be sold. I would love to keep them, but being the person that I am, I need to make money to support this habit, or this hobby, and so they're getting sold. The 2 Poke Parks are actually already sold. They're going in the mail tomorrow. So that's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's kind of quick, kind of rushed, because I'm doing this whole, hopefully going to be able to get this thing in before that. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun jazzy jazz fingers thing that you can do. I'll be back next week with any pickups that I may get. Tax season is upon us. That is awesome, because I know for a fact that there is a couple people that have some sales that I would really want to get a hold of. So if they can just hold out till I get that tax money, I'll be getting some nice pickups that you guys will be seeing here shortly. So take it easy, everyone. Have a good time hunting, and good luck.